into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the shortstop, Tommy Edman. The wind of the pitch. That one finds the zone, so we're off and running in game one. Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And they get Edman for the out. And there's one away. Nolan Arenado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Count 1-0.
And that's a little bit high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
The 2-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back at Truist Park, and now Michael Harris. First pitch, and he just misses. That one ripped. Buxton pulls it down. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Austin Riley. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball on his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And it's 3-2. Out to short. Throws across the diamond. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. And a good eye there. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the power speed combo. Tyler O'Neill just missed. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion, everything is amplified. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Just missed.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Swing and a ball hammered. Left field. That's back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Here's Byron Buxton. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Harris has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Inside, just missed.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
And a foul ball left side. The pitch. That one missed. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Ryan Reynolds here. The switch hitter batting right. And that's in there at the knees. Oh, 1 down.
Ball. We got a ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that one hammered. Nootbaar drop step going back. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Liberatore. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Josh Naylor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's
runner on the go. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty Chop to the left side. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ball one there.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And that's in for a strike. d'Arnaud, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Back to the top of the lineup. Tommy Edman at the plate.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Arcia. St. Louis goes down in order. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, William Contreras. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Way outside, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And out number 1 on the grab. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. 1 out, bases empty. And ball 1.
1-1.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Everything came together for him. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Riley at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of the NLDS. Hard hit right side. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Game 1 of the division series. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and they get Arenado for the out. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Struck him out looking. Back at Truist Park. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. That one misses in the dirt. One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. Really late, opposite field now.
Dakota Hudson gets the ball now.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ripped to short. And Acuna retired. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Well struck right field. O'Neill going back on it. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Braves have the lead now. It's 2-1.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now Josh Naylor. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in game one. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 4-1.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now it's William Contreras. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. That misses the zone. 1-1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Buxton moves under it. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the DH, Nolan Gorman. That one fouled off.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. And up next for St. Louis, Byron Buxton. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a foul ball. And another ball. The Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Wouldn't chase that time. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Donovan batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Here goes the runner. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Next offering upstairs. Strider. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. In there. He scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up at RBI. That was a nice changeup, good location, and it did have him off balance at the plate. Just not quite enough to miss the bat completely. Somehow he punched it out there for the knock.
Donovan, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one missed. Next offering misses down and away. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna on the run. Long run, tracks it down. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Carnell in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Two outs. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Slider misses outside. That one not close. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one the other way, and now maybe extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Coming home. The relay, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Jake Woodford.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. And the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. And down on strikes. 1 out. So digging in, Michael Harris. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one drilled left field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So man aboard. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. That's hard hit on the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around third. He scores, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Olsen now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-1. One of the things from 2023, great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof. Strike 2. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
First and second, 2 down. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. Just missed.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And another ball. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Arenado, the next to hit, takes outside. Arenado, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. This is again 5 in a row.
2-0.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
In there at the knees.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Edman gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's a little bit high. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. Reynolds makes the catch. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Albies settles underneath it, makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The Cardinals down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Josh Naylor. First pitch, not close. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's fouled away. Good eye right there. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get.
Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Albies in the box again. Takes a strike. And a pitch. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
On a line out towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead is up to 5. Pitching change here, Zach Thompson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off. Contreras at first, one gone. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Good eye in that spot. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Contreras around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to third, and he's out. But they do get a run. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle, finds his way through, base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And here it comes. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. That clips the corner. 2 outs. Hit hard. That gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Acuna stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires.
Helpful.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And there's a base hit to the left. Around third. He'll score, and it's 9-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
On the ground to first. Knocks it down. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out. Back here in Atlanta, digging in, Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Olsen makes the catch, and there's one gone. Brendan Donovan digs in now. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one in there across the letters. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Out to short. Whips it to first on the run. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. One gone, runner at first. Paul Goldschmidt will hit next. Pitch misses there. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
And the right-hander deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of game one. Got him swinging. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Travis d'Arnaud. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Coming up on pitch number 100. Probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boo.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the designated.
Here's Josh Naylor. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Thompson, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettit as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. And at first, now in for the Braves, William Contreras. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. The pitch. That's outside. And now 2-0.
Boog, I think sometimes it's best to go up there and actually look for the breaking ball, because if you're trying to hit the fastball and adjust to that breaking ball, which you know he wants to put you away with, you're just going to swing and miss.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Number 1, second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The other way. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
All loaded up. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Misses inside, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And a good eye there.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Tapped softly on the ground, and it goes just foul. 3-2 now. Left field. Nootbaar on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and it's now 10-2. Joe Kelly on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's going to be Austin Riley. On the ground to third, Arenado. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate, a game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Arenado stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And that's in there at the knees. And takes low for ball 1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Acuna moving back, and that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-4. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. That's in there. That's strike 1. And he deals. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Out to center. Harris squeezes it. 1 down. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Outside low, ball 1. One down, base is empty. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Next offering is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Matt Olson. And a pitch. And that one is inside. And another ball. Way upstairs. And that's ball 3. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Hit in the air, left field. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it. And there's one down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The punch out there. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Brian Reynolds. That one lifted to left. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now here is Orlando Arcia. And that one wrapped foul. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Not even close there. And the count is even, 2-2. Right through there. Got him. That ends the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Matzek.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Byron Buxton. And a pitch. Just missed. Matzek, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. And now the lefty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-5. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan, 1 for 3. The Braves leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here it comes. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Donovan at second with nobody out. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Just off the outside part of the plate.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Line drive, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Runner on at third, 1 gone. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. At the plate, Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 10 runs on an even 20 hits. One error, they left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis,